Hey guys, so I feel like I should be starting this video off a different way, and sorry, that's my printer. I thought I turned you off. Oh, that's the turn off button. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I thought I should make this part of the video because showing you the house and everything about the paranormal activity that went on in this house. I heavily believe in ghosts. Some people don't. Some people are going to be like, no, there's no ghosts in there. It's probably like an old house, but it's actually not old. It's up for rent now. This was my old house I lived in like a year ago back, and like crazy stuff would happen in it. I don't know why I'm stuttering right now, but I'm going to show you the pictures of the house right now, and then I'm going to talk about what happened in that house and other stuff that happens. So yeah. Okay, so where my mouse is this is the house right here, not that one, this one right here, okay? So this is where me and my sister slept. Over here was another bedroom that my dad's ex-girlfriend son was in, and this is like downstairs or whatever. So let's go to like where you can see and this house is being built in front of it. Okay, it's right here, the house right here. So those are the steps, and right over here when we first came in, there was like a weird swing. It was weird, but we didn't think anything of it. So that's what the steps look like too again. So another picture. So these were the stairs going upstairs. They're very creepy. Going upstairs was really, really creepy, especially going downstairs because you always felt like someone was watching you right here. And we always shut this door. And I don't know why this door is shut right now, but when we first got in there, it was open. And I'm just going to get into the details later. But I always closed it because I felt weird about the house. And some people are like, how do you feel weird about something? But, you know, we just had that feeling. This is I think my dad's bedroom. It's hard to tell because there's no furniture in it. That's where the fireplace was. The living room. This is where Terry's office was. Another picture of the living room where we kept our stuff. This is just the, kitchen. It's giving every view of the kitchen. And this was the dining room. This was the bathroom downstairs. And this was our balcony that we saw of. And this was just that area. So yeah, that's about it. And now let's get into the story. Okay, so hey guys. So when we first not moved into the house, but came to house first, it was me, my sister, my dad's girlfriend, and her son, and my brother. So we all went just to check out the house, see if we like it. And there was a weird swing that looked like you shouldn't swing on it, but my ex-girlfriend, my dad's ex, which was not his ex at the time, his her son was 16 or 17. He swung on it or whatever. And I had a really weird vibe. So my dad's like, go swing. And I'm like, no. I have a weird vibe about it. He's like, okay, don't do it then. I'm like, okay. And so even my dad told me, and the lady that was showing them I forgot what their name is, but they show people houses and try to make them buy it. And so she even had a weird feeling because these people that lived there weren't really normal. They had all of their blinds shut, and just it's the afternoon. Why do you have your blinds shut in the middle of Atlanta? I get it. It's you can get robbed or some crap like that, but everybody else had their blinds open, so it was kind of strange. So she went over and did all of them, all the blinds, every single room you could think of, all the blinds were just shut, and the people were hurry up and moving their stuff out. So we didn't really think of anything of that. We're like, okay, good, they're getting out of here fast, so we can get in there faster. because we lived in a condo right next door. So, you know. But I had a really weird vibe. But at first I was like, oh, there's no furniture in here. That's why it's like a little bit creaky, you know, like kind of weird, you know. So I didn't think anything of it. But me going upstairs with like some furniture, the first night, and it was not even nighttime yet, like me going upstairs just in the morning, like by myself, I did not like it at all because there was always that one door open, which I showed you that it was always open and I always had to close it because I did not like it at all. So just going up there scared me so much. Like I felt like someone was watching me while I went up the stairs. And I just didn't like that feeling because, first of all, there's a mirror in the bathroom. So when you go up the stairs and you hurry up and you're already like, oh, I feel like there's someone watching me, you just see your face and you're like, oh God, this is like even worse. Like I hated it. I had a weird vibe about it. And I never ever have a weird vibe about like any house I've been to except this one. And I was like, oh, whatever. It's probably just my mind. You know, I was little and I watched a lot of scary movies with my dad, so I kind of got that. So I just brushed it off or whatever. And maybe like a couple months, like 4 or 5 months into being in the house, stuff kind of started happening that usually didn't happen. And I don't know. My sister looked up just a couple months ago back, like, did anybody die in the house or anything? But we couldn't really find anything, like, any history about the house. Like, you know how you can, like, look up and find the history about houses? We couldn't find anything about this one. So we're like, okay, that's weird. But they said on that street where that house was, someone died of a motorcycle accident. So they maybe have lived in that house. We don't know. The house we were living was just renting only, pretty much. Like, no one wanted to buy it. Everybody lived in there, like, lived there for, like, maybe a couple months or a year the most. Like, I lived there a year, so, it was really strange. And so, I was downstairs in the basement. I always felt there was, like, something there watching me, but I was like, oh, it's just me because I'm usually scared of the dark. And in this house, I'm scared of the dark. Like, I feel like someone's watching me. But I know that my family, they bought this house from scratch. Like, they had to build this house, and then they bought it. Like, nothing could be here. So, I was like, oh, that happens at my mom's house. I'm like, whatever. Brushed it off. But I would always hear footsteps, because it was down all the way in the basement. I always heard footsteps, like, going up and down the stairs. And every time I would get up, to go upstairs to get, like, a drink or something, I would always feel like, you know, like the girl from The Ring? I would always feel like that little girl or something was, like, watching me while I went up the stairs. So I ran up the stairs really quickly, and all the lights were on, too. And I would always look back to make sure no one was there watching me. And I just had a weird feeling, and I was like, oh, whatever. It's my mind playing tricks on me, you know? And then one day, me and my sister were downstairs, and I have a dog named Princess, and she was down there. Like, we were on the living room floor, which I showed you. I didn't show you the basement because I don't know why, but they have pictures of the basement. But we are all on the living room floor. Me, my sister, only people there, and my dog, only people there. Or, she's not a person, but you know what I mean. Only people there, and my dad was at work. Terry was at work. Her son, from that happened. My dad was with his girlfriend at some meeting, and her son was, like, on the high school that was, like, boarded away, so he was never home. And so it was just me and my sister and my dog. We were both upstairs chilling, and, well, I was upstairs chilling. She went downstairs because the pizza guy was going to be there, and we were not really good at hearing stuff, so she went downstairs to just watch out because my dad called the pizza guy to come give us pizza because he's not going to be home, and he didn't want us cooking anything because we're not the best cookers. So we called them, told my sister, wait on them, so she did. I was downstairs, so we heard, like, a knock and a ring. So she goes, and she quit, like, the couch is right here, the door's right here. She looked over, and the lights were on because we always keep them on when we're waiting for someone. She looks over, nothing's there. She quickly gets up, unlocks the door, looks, and if there was a ding-dong ditch person, like you would, like a ding-dong ditcher, whatever you want to call them, you would see them running, obviously, but she didn't see them. So she just went in the house, locked the door, whatever. And then we had another ring, and we didn't know who it was, and we thought it was like a kids next door, but they're little. Why would they be out at like 12 o'clock p.m.? Like, no. And so we're like, okay, whatever. And then the third ring was like 15 minutes after that, and it was actually the pizza guy. So we opened it, got the pizza, whatever. And then a couple days from that, I would always hear the garage opening, and I'm just like, my dad's already home. Like, just me and my sister are there. And I'm like, my dad's already like home, and we have like security cameras and everything because in Atlanta, I'm 12, my sister's like 14 or 13, whatever. Like, we don't want to get robbed, whatever. So we had security cameras in the front, in the back, and in the garage. So I hurry up and go look at the security camera in the garage, and I know it's on, and it wasn't frozen because there's a little green thing that blinks in the garage. That's how I know it's on. So, like no one was there. So I'm like, what? And I'm like, whatever. Probably my mind, but I, like, you know how you feel the vibration of the garage opening? That's what I felt. So I didn't really know what to think at the time. Then my dad, it was like the last day we were probably staying there. And my dad, he was like on the couch. He was there by himself. Me and my sister were at my mom's house. And there is this stuff that my dad puts up, and it, in the kitchen, it slides over and it breaks. I keep hearing stuff. I don't know why. I just keep hearing stuff. Like, doors, like, touching each other. I don't know. So then it, like, breaks, and he gets so scared, so he calls the police right away. They come over, they check it out. No one's there. And he didn't know what to do, so he's like, okay, whatever. Probably no one here. So, that's pretty much the story. And my brother, when he was there, he hated being there. Like, he had a feeling that someone was there. My dad had a feeling something was there. Because my dad and my brother heavily believe in ghosts. Same with me and my sister. My dad's girlfriend and son don't really care about it. But we kind of believe in it. And so, hey guys, I'm so sorry it died, but I'm gonna finish a little off right here. So that's pretty much all that really happened. And I have a lot more stories to say about ghost experience that happened to me, but that was just like one of them that just happened in like the house. So give this video a thumbs up, comment down below if you want it. That sounds so wrong, but that's not what I was trying to say. But comment down below, whatever, I don't care. Subscribe, and I will be back for another video.